Welcome to Dualism versus Materialism. How do we understand consciousness? Today we will explore some of the deepest questions about the mind, the body, and the nature of consciousness. Let's unravel the mysteries of how these elements connect, or if they do at all. Let's begin with René Descartes, who proposed a famous solution to the mind-body problem. He argued that the mind is non-physical, a place for thoughts, feelings, and will, while the body is physical and subject to natural laws. Imagine the mind as a driver and the body as a car. But how does the driver interact with the car? That is the core challenge of dualism. Now, materialism offers a different view, suggesting that consciousness is entirely a product of the brain. Neuroscience supports this by showing us how neurons, which are tiny cells in our brain, communicate using electrical and chemical signals. By studying these processes, we'll learn that our thoughts, emotions, and sense of self may emerge from the brain's physical activity. Now, materialism sees consciousness as an emergent property. Think of the brain as a complex network of neurons, each signaling like a light bulb. When billions of neurons interact, the result is consciousness, something greater than the sum of its parts. It is like a symphony arising from individual instruments that are being played together. Now, near-death experiences challenge materialism. Since people report vivid sensations like floating above their body or moving towards a bright light, this connects to the hard problem of consciousness. How does physical matter produce subjective experiences? Now, this phenomena pushes us to ask whether consciousness might extend beyond the brain. Quantum theory adds another layer to the puzzle. Quantum entanglement shows particles staying connected over greater distances, while superposition reveals particles existing in multiple states simultaneously. So, could consciousness operate on a quantum level beyond the reach of classical physics? This idea is intriguing, but it remains speculative. Now, two alternative theories approach consciousness differently. There is the integrated information theory, which suggests that the consciousness arises from the brain's ability to integrate information, like a highly connected network. Then we have panpsychism that takes an even bolder stance, proposing that consciousness is a fundamental property of the universe, present even in the smallest particles. In exploring dualism, materialism, and emerging theories, we find that each offers insights but also raises new questions. Is consciousness purely physical, or does it transcend the material world? Could it be fundamental to the universe itself? These mysteries invite us to think deeply about what it means to be conscious and human.